execution. Think I need the solution. Maybe that's what I do. Or just put it in the music. Just put it in the music. Someone put me out cause I'm on fire. I can't give a fuck about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get denied.
Your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'm a slow pacer. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. Said if we pulling up with the whole squad, are you ready? Done told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my go yard. When I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man. Suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on them and I bust out the south side. Is that Vigo de Gallo? Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's snow, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish.
Select the team you want to join.
Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy. I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming. I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy. I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro. I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. More action and no talk. I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Hey, couple of bands up in my pocket. I don't want pulse to get wild nonsense. We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when I'm honest. Penthouse building reach heaven's heights. Nah, that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex, whipping the Teslas. I'm a mess, but it's all a finesse. Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's snow, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy. I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming. I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy. I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro. I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. More action and no talk. I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him.
She right got me.
That boy on the beat, so you gotta go berserk.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend a hand and wanna see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that wanna keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting nothing back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant, he said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay, look, sometimes you need the faith, sometimes you need to know your worth, sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but in front of Bay. You can't negotiate with Drake, you gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage with the mainframe, loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having the patience, but once the boss made.
And then, sometimes you need a fool. Oh. Men gon' lie, women gon' lie. You're looking for the truth and the numbers don't hide. Looking for the root of all evil, then you need to go open up the briefcase, see with your eyes. Everybody claim to be greatest of all times, but they never spend a day in the rain in the front line. No lie. Stop playing on my phone line. Pull up in the space coupe with the roof optional. Wonder why they follow suit. I've been groomed from the womb. Came out of my mama with some running tennis shoes. Faster than the speeding bullet. Nah, it's cool. Don't play with it, baby. Say so what you gon' do? Stop playing with it.
Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the left.
are now on the clock. The Cowboys are now on the clock.
Yo, who told us we ain't gonna win, man? Really?
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
He's a bozo. Bozo. Really? Yeah, we did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. Yeah, I got it right in the end. Ay, now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Wheels never felt like this. 2 seats in the hills, how I feel righteous. Blue sheets for the mills, but the deal priceless. New keys can't kill what's still private. I might just double it up. Did it? Never enough, I'm with it. 5, 2, 3 on the business. Whole team got wins and the wheels still spinning. I told them what I told them. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top. Got a spot and it's locked to the click all in. I got ops, if he drop, I just hit my dance. I was top, they just watched, had to take my wins. They wouldn't let me in. I've been on 10 cents. Who really holding it down? I've been holding it down and I quote it again and again. Who was the dummy that died on the coldest around, but he folded again and again. I'm in the what? I'm in the day. I'm doing 30 on 30 and up. You in the what? You in the way. Either you rolling or rolling the dust. You with us or what? Keep it running. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
Again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah.
The Cowboys
I had to
are now
tighten
on
the
the
plan.
clock.
I got it right in the end. Now we on 10.
The Cowboys are now on the clock. The Cowboys are now on the clock.
Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know that I can place it. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't down once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. I'm just don't
Cowboys
feel
are
good.
now on the clock.
What you do, I don't know what I'ma do. All that I heard that y'all was talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for the evening, what you tryna do? Cause I'm open to it. I know that you missing, but you gon' get through it. I can help with it if you need that. Go
The
and bring the
Cowboys
beat back.
are now on the
I
clock.
don't really listen to the feedback, nah. Told me that she good, she don't need Jack, nah. I'm real proud of the steps you took just to get to the place that you at today. I couldn't tell it to you straight, I gotta estimate. I wonder if I ought to go here with the best to say. Now go ahead, get me out of here, I couldn't last today. I got the city
Cowboys
talking about me
are
like
now
a
on the
fast
clock.
way. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Ooh, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check, put a
are
$100
now on the
savings
clock.
in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something, nothing calm down front. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can
Cowboys
sell that
are now
seed.
on the clock.
And she felt intrigued. Trying to duck the LMP. D, go and get your self-esteem. And she trying to link up. So much we got synced up. Pulled up in the dinged up whip. This ain't Pepto-Biz, what this pink stuff is. Long tell me. Yeah, you heard me, you ain't felt me. I've been moving, I've been
Cowboys are
shaking,
now
go
on
and
the
hit me
clock.
on the celly. Try to sell me on something while I heard it compelling. Ever since I've been gone like Kelly. They been trying to tell me about this and that. I ain't chatting with you, we ain't going tit for tat. Trying to tell me how to get in the bag. We're going to get in the bag, I'm about to get in it. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Ooh, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put $100
Cowboys
savings in.
are now on
Tell
the
now
clock.
that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something, nothing calm down front. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me.
The Cowboys
okay, cool,
are
you
now
can
on the
sell
clock.
that seed.
Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hell in the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not?
The Cowboys
Thought he
are
had a
now
plan,
on
but
the
we gon'
clock.
foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Come like a bat of the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend. And my energy paralyzed, I'm like I'm finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a parent, a message to the best. If it ain't
The
me,
Cowboys
you a
are now
professional
on the
mess. You was scary to me. Heard you was a leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on your cheetah, run up down the air in the scene. I feel just like Vegeta Prince, and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Touch the driver's soft so I don't even grab the wheel. That's on my chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing. Mean I'm walking with some money, man. I mean a couple mil. Ew, think you need a meal. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheesing, cause I feel like Uncle Phil. And all his losers think the freshman ain't half the man as well. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hell in the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money
The
or not?
Cowboys are
Thought he
now
had
on
a
the
plan,
clock.
but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Just like the hands on the clock, I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm driving the bus, so they threw me under. Heard they mad, they don't wanna bust, so they boo each other. Think that they're the winning team, go losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me.
The
Not
Cowboys
you. I live
are
with
now on
blessings like
the
I can't
clock.
stop sneezing. Not you. I hate to break it, but me and myself top two. I blow away the competition like a bowl of hot soup. And there's no catch. I go and get the bag and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down QB. I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's 444 in the car, my dash. Shake a big, told them all you went first, you last. Little boy, that's
The
facts.
Cowboys
I'm not
are
for
now
that
on the
cash.
clock.
To my money. You know what? Let me stop.
Get out my way, Lil. Get out my way, Lil. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls, head to toe designer. Drip, little bit, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it. Take these bands
Start
to the
your
bank,
week
let
by
'em rock
installing
it.
your game
So much
plan.
stress on me, I wish I had 2 necks. I got homies that can sleep without 2. I got homies that can sleep without Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk jumping in, yeah. Drip, little bit, let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. For a coupe, 4 seasons, drop the top a bit. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit, let me feel myself a little bit.
Start the regular season by selecting your season goal.
Get out my way, little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Cha-cha matcha with a rockin' black clothes. Whip around that Batmobile, ducking 5-0. If you step to me, then be prepared for smoke, lil' bro. Let me feel myself a little bit. Let me blow this down a little bit. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from. It was way back then, could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich, then went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the little go miss? Ay, how she remember she made.
Meeting your season goal comes with higher rewards, but also higher risk.
And that's how we kick it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I
Start
kick
your
it?
week by installing your game plan.
So I asked, can I? Before I went live, ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I does. Wait. Need a light here just to catch my buzz. Need Sprite here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's broke to a guy with a pain? Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Tonight, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, Mitch Wishnowski set to kick off. It's week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So here the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the all-time leader in terms of passing yards in NFL history, their 41-year-old quarterback, Drew Brees.
Total relentlessness of consistency. Almost like a machine. If you watch him in practice after every throw, he resets his feet, visualizes all the other options on a play. So if he has to and then uses it against them as the game moves on.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson, and he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They're led out by their quarterback in his 7th season now from Eastern Illinois. It's Jimmy Garoppolo.
And when Jimmy Garoppolo came out of Eastern Illinois, many people saw A strong-arm guy, well-schooled in the passing game, who needed a little bit of time to develop and reach his potential. Starting to go in that direction right now. A former linebacker in high school, he plays the game with a lot of toughness.
To the 49-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From just shy of midfield. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That one a first down pickup of 8. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Quickly to Judy. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 19 there as the drive marches forward.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
From the shotgun again to Elliott. Bobby Wagner, the NFL's leading tackler in 2019, there on the stop. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Elliott. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
That's good.
It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync,
and he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead.
you get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now a 7-0 game. Jackson now to return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Jackson on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion. So here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Breeze.
28-yard line.
He's going to look deep for Edelman. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way down to the 29.
Complete to Julian Edelman.
A big play here for Dallas.
A gain of
43 yards. So now the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now. 1st and 10. Breeze's throw on target to Cook. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A little over 20 yards there, and in 2 plays they've now moved the ball over 60 yards. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Complete to number 18,
A.J. Green. There to make the grab. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. On the return, it's Alex Erickson. It's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29.
Erickson on the return. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 29.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Imposed their will on that last drive. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
On 2nd and 7, Garoppolo. On the left side, he finds Beasley.
That's good.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. These two teams all tied after 1.
With the score tied 7-7.
Garoppolo on first down. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Complete.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. This is Elliott. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
2 yards. It's now 3rd down and 3.
They'll try and run forward with Elliott. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
Ezekiel Elliott, the ball
Just
carrier.
a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
46-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Elliott. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 37. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. Oh, he's got some breathing. Now look at this. Big gain to the fumble. But this one fortunately lined up out of bounds. From the 13 now to work on 1st and 10.
Retains possession.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 8-yard line.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain.
Loose football. The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First down, Dallas.
From the gun, it's Breeze. That's caught by Jackson. Deshaun Jackson off to the races. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Complete to Deshaun Jackson. Touchdown,
73
Dallas.
yards.
Justin
And the Cowboys have taken the lead. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
And no return for Erickson out to the 25-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
He nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
And can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Garoppolo now, first down throw. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing on 2nd and long. Garoppolo. And he loses the football 2nd time. And the Cowboys have recovered. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Freeman. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And it's third.
He's going to try and throw on 3rd down. Jackson's got it over the middle. And he will have a Cowboys first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
A 5-yard
Call it a gain of
play.
5 as they move the sticks.
First down, Cowboys.
Again, it's Breeze. To the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up
Complete
second
to
down.
Julian Edelman. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Rams.
So we've reached
16-yard
halftime.
line.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd.
14. Rams 7.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no return for Erickson. Out to the 25-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Now that's how you start to get back in the good graces of your head coach. Remember, he fumbled on the last possession. How about the faith they showed him, giving him the ball again, and he repaid it, picking up a first down.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Down by Bobby Wagner.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And he's over. And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. They will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now the late signing, former Falcon, Devontae Freeman. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
It's a pickup of 3.
Inside 4 minutes to go. 3rd quarter. Freeman again. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
Von Miller.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're the ball.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 3rd down.
On the coverage.
They do go for it. It's Breeze. This is caught by Jackson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
A gain of 22
So
yards.
not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. On 1st down, Breeze. Green's got it over the middle. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They run. Devontae Freeman. A nice display of powerful running, but it takes him only to the 7. He's dropped there. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
And this is caught. It's Edelman. And the Cowboys are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Touchdown.
Drew Brees with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
I'd have to say we're all a little bit surprised there because at his age, with his speed, or should I say lack thereof, the only rushing touchdowns I would expect are on quarterback sneaks, but here he found all of his guys covered and he said, why not? And by the way, If that doesn't fire up your team to see the veteran like that risking his body for the touchdown, I don't know what will.
At the line. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Good word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right. All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over.
At the 30. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, we cover the football, and they still find ways to knock it free.
And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run here with Freeman. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal. There's some good running there. Gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knocking on the door. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Harold Landry gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
And goal.
Breeze now on 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense. Just flooded the field with defensive backs. Blanketed everyone. Took away all the passing angles. Thus, the incompletion.
And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
Complete to number 11.
Julian Edelman there to make the grab. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do there. And no return for Erickson. Out to the 25-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd
To
and
throw,
3.
it's Garoppolo. That's caught by Hollister. And now the ball's out far near midfield. That's picked up by the Cowboys. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
You've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
It's a gain of 7.
Now Breeze on the bootleg.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell.
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
First down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's a throw line complete to his running back right side. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Play action. Breeze. It's throw caught around the 6. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Drew Brees. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is it bad blood that went into this one ahead of time? That maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no return for Erickson. Out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
10 at the 45-yard line.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 18 more yards there and another first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Garoppolo on first and 10. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. Line of scrimmage again the 37 as they line up second and 10. And yet again it's Garoppolo. The ball's out. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. Again, they'll run with Freeman. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line.
Big run there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
This is Freeman on first and 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4.
Tackle made.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
16 yards, a first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now a play fake. Breeze. Into the hands of his tight end, Jeff Swain. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. On play action, now Breeze. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
So for the Cowboys, not much to complain about here. They come in and steal a victory in a tough place to play on a Sunday night. And they'll head back home next week to take on the